On a tour of our factory here in Rockwood, Ontario, where the world's best bunkie is made. We take our safety really seriously, so safety glasses on for the factory portion of the tour. This is the start of the bunkie journey. The wood comes into the factory, and the first stop is that it runs through our state-of-the-art molder. Now this is what gives it that awesome double tongue and groove on each board. We're pretty particular about the wood that gets to run through our molder. So it has to have a very specific moisture content, and it is premium grade spruce. When the wood is finished with the molder, it moves over to this side of the factory where it's going to run through and be given our proprietary S-groove notch. So this is what allows the boards to interlock together. Now, this isn't a machine that you can just buy. So we had to have this completely custom made so that we can make the boards with the best interlocking corners. At this station, all the boards are cut to length. Now, that is done using our cross-cut optimizing saw. This saw means that you will have precision lengths of all the boards in your kit. In order to make the roof beams so that they slot in beautifully to your gable ends on your bunkie, again, we had to custom make machinery to do this. So this is our custom made beam machine. It's going to take the boards and it's going to help us to laminate them together and notch them and groove them so that they will fit perfectly into your gable ends. Over here is where we assemble all the doors. Now the doors and windows for your bunkie we make in-house out of wood, perfectly to match your bunkie. So this is our door station here, and you can see one of our doors being set up and ready for a bunkie. We hand make all the gables for the bunkies with notches cut out so that your roof beams will slide right into. All of the pieces for our windows and doors get made in this section here before they move over to our window assembly section. Behind me here is our window assembly section. This is where all of the components get put together to form the beautiful windows for your bunkie. They come standard with screens built in. They have beautiful black hinges and awesome black hardware. And this is where we pack the bunkies, ready to send to your door. Every single bunkie is given a batch number. And believe it or not, every layer of every bunkie is photographed for quality control so that we can ensure that there are no missing parts. Thanks so much for coming along for a tour with us of our factory here in Rockwood, Ontario. We are so excited to make your bunkie for your family.
Did you know that Bunkie Life offers financing for both our American and Canadian clients? You can finance your bunkie now and just pay small, low monthly payments. So head to bunkielife.com/financing for more details about how to finance your bunkie today.
And how did the build process go once you had the foundations done to the actual cottage? How did that process go?
I had my father help me, and my father's 84.
Wow.
So it was he and I, and we had all the walls up in like 6 hours. It was.
Oh, wow.
The only challenging part for me was I was too stubborn to ask for help for the beams. I tried to lift them myself, but just couldn't do it. But once I got to help with the beams, like with our kids here, it only took us about 15 minutes to get the 6 beams into place.
You can easily do it. It's not a strenuous process. I would say make sure you prepare with the base, and you want to make sure you got a good base for your conditions, and then you also need to plan for the exterior roofing. And we put a metal roof on it, which wasn't a big deal, but you need to plan to do that as well, and obviously you want to do that sooner than later than when you're doing the build. So no, but yeah, you can do it. It's not an issue.
Oh, don't hesitate. It's it's just getting started. Just get that foundation done, get that first platform level and square, and then really anybody can do it with very limited ability. If you're not a carpenter or not a handyman kind of guy, a couple of people can do it easily.
We all do our own stuff. My grandfather was a contractor, so my uncle was in the construction business for a long time. They were all very impressed with, how quick it went together and how easy it went together, and that was really, I can't say enough of how easy that project was to build it yourself and stick build it, and if you factor in the time cutting and doing all that, it's great value.
It's all there. The instructions are all there. You can see it on paper. You can see it on video. We didn't need to call you for anything, but that's an option as well if you need that.
And I ended up buying the 2 havens with lofts, 3 bathrooms, and a chalet. So I've kind of started a little village back here. My neighbors are quite curious about it all, but they're really good about it. So
Yeah.
So it's been really fun trying to get it all set up.
And I definitely recommend Bunkie Life to anybody interested in building this sort of building, as a complement to what they already have. And it was a great process, great experience. We're very happy.
So we're here at the Ronald McDonald House in Hamilton, Ontario, and we're super excited to surprise them with this huge novelty check. We just rolled into Ronald McDonald House in Ottawa. Wow.
Oh my gosh!
Hey Bunkie Lifers, I'm on a train. I'm heading to Ottawa and I've got a huge novelty check. What's it for? Find out. So we're here at Ronald McDonald House in Ottawa. It's my first time actually physically being here. It's been a pleasure supporting them for years, but it's the first time I get to meet everyone and finally shake some hands. Hello, this is David Fraser from Bunkie Life. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Me too.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we just met at the beginning of COVID, and
It was one of those things.
it was one of those things. I feel like I know you in person, but I guess it's just been on the screen. Example of what our rooms look like. This is one of the biggest ones because it's on the end.
Yeah.
Our longest stay was 2.5 years by a family from Nunavut. If you're diagnosed with cancer, for example, you'll often stay for about 10 months just to get through all the initial treatments before you go home. It really varies.
Yeah.
We have a lot of, I would say our average stay per year is about 15 days. That takes into account the 10-month stays and then the follow-up visits for scans and blood work, and those might be only a night.
Yeah.
That was put on to the house, I'm not sure how many years ago, maybe 10 or 15, but it's where it's perfectly located because families can cook, parents can cook, and their kids can be playing here and they still have a view to them without having to worry about them. And
So we're honored that we have one. Hey guys, I brought you this huge novelty check.
Oh,
check it out.
Oh my gosh!
There you go.
David, this is incredible!
This is from all the Bunkie Life communities, and so this is our gift to you.
Thank you so much. You have supported us since the beginning, and you've always been so generous. And this is incredible. This is
It's
much
not just
more.
us, it's the whole Bunkie Life team, the whole community, all of our clients and everybody coming together. So
Well, huge thank you to the Bunkie Life team. Huge thank you to all your clients. We are so grateful, and we're looking forward to putting this to work to help serve families.
We are honored, thrilled, just delighted, and so excited about the gift from Bunkie Life this year. The company's doing so well, and you guys have been so generous and have kept us along with you for the whole ride. And we're really, it's a privilege to work here. It's a privilege to serve these families, and we feel so privileged to receive this incredible gift from Bunkie Life.
hey, so it's David and Carrie. We're excited to be here in front of the Ronald McDonald House in Hamilton, Ontario. We got our big novelty check, and we're excited to surprise them. Hello, how are you?
Portion of the year, I'd say from January right through till late summer, we had a wait list of about 7 families every single day. A soundproof recording studio.
Oh, no way.
And there's a video capture machine there. Every video game console we have. Obviously the pool table and things like that. We've got all.
Hey guys, I just wanted to drop off this comically huge check to Ronald McDonald House here in Hamilton. So this is from the Bunkie Life community, all of us to you.
Wow, that's awesome. Guys, I can't tell you how much this means to our families. This check alone is probably going to put up, essentially cover 2 rooms in our house. And what that means is essentially 2 families that come in here that don't know how long they're going to stay, don't know how they're going to afford to kind of manage life with a sick child. We'll probably know now that Bunkie Life's kind of got their back, and they're allowed to stay here for as long as they need to.
Hi, I'm Mario Dedavides. I'm the CEO of Ronald McDonald House for South Central Ontario. We're here located in Hamilton, but we serve the community of South Central Ontario. So that's the Niagara region, Halton region, Hamilton, KW, Guelph, and Brantford, and any other outliers that will need our services. Essentially, we're a home away from home for families. So I try to tell people to imagine what it would be like to have a sick child that needed treatment at a specialized children's hospital. That would require mom and dad to commute. And I know many Ontarians know the feeling of commuting for work. I question how many know the feeling of commuting to be with their child. To us, we just got an incredible check today for $16,500. That pays for nearly 2 years of stay for a family in our house. Aside from the financial side, Bunkie Life's also cared about the well-being of our families. We are talking about building bunkies amongst our beautiful home here. Again, they understand families, they understand children, and they value it. So to the Bunkie Life family, on behalf of all of our families at RMHC SCO, I thank you so much for keeping families close.
This is kind of one of the first years that we've been able to come in person to donate because, you know, with COVID, and especially being around, you know, families that are seeing sick children, things were pretty strict in all the houses. So, you know, this year we've been able to come and donate in person and get tours of the houses, and it's truly remarkable to see the amount of thought and effort that goes into making every space in the house family oriented. You know, their sole purpose of helping families stay together just shines through in every aspect of it. You think about donating and you're like, oh yeah, you know, I would want help if I were in that situation. But when you see it live in person and you see the people that are being benefited from it, you're just like, what more can we do? How can we help more?
Yeah, and the impression you get too from everybody that works, either the volunteers or the actual people on staff, is like they're really here because they love helping families, which is really inspiring, I think, because you know, you can tell it's not just a job for these people, which is great. And every decision they make is based around how can we make this better for families? How can we make this more comfortable? How can we make this just, you know, I guess a harbor in a storm, which is what the families that are staying here are going through. And so I'm inspired even more so than I was when we started. So really excited to see the Ottawa chapter, the Hamilton chapter. I'm sure we'll see more as we go.
Did you know that we have financing options for your bunkie for both Canadian and American clients? You can finance a bunkie now and have monthly payments as low as $152 a month.
Let me go!
Just go to bunkielife.com/financing for more information on how you can finance your bunkie today.
Hey, I'm David Fraser. I'm the founder of Bunkie Life, and I'm super excited to take you on a virtual tour of our factory. We started here in 2021. And I'm super excited to show you how the world's best bunkie is made right here in Rockwood, Ontario. All right, so the whole journey through the Bunkie Life factory begins here, where wood comes in these giant doors and are then deposited here to be ready to run through our custom molder. So we buy premium J-grade spruce, and that's for the following reasons. It's the best in terms of straightness, in terms of aesthetically looking great, and in terms of being the strongest. So we buy premium J-grade spruce that's then run through our molder. This is what puts the double tongue and groove on all of the boards. We can also run our floorboards through here as well, and our roof beams. So the output of this molder is a fully molded piece that is then stacked in piles here, ready to be run through our custom notching machine. Now, if you follow me, I can show you that machine. We'll load it up here, and then each individual piece is run through this custom notching machine. And we had to have this made just for us by a custom manufacturing company in Toronto, and we actually patented the whole process. So this machine will run the tongue and the groove notches in, as well as our special S-groove process, which is what makes a Bunkie Life bunkie so unique and has the corners locked together so precisely and yet still very easy to build. That means even the average homeowner, someone without a whole lot of technical ability, can put a Bunkie Life kit together with their friends and family in just a couple of days. And after the pieces exit this machine, they then go here, ready to be packed in the kit. Another thing to point out about this room while we're in it is that all of the outputs of these machines, all their sawdust is vacuumed up in a really, really precise way that allows us to keep clean, and it gets sucked up through this overhead ventilation through our huge dust collector device, and then it is outputted into a large sea canister that fills up about once every day or two, and that is donated to local horse farms in the area to use as bedding for the animal. All right, I'm sure you're wondering to yourself, how do they cut the boards so precisely to the exact same length every single time without wasting wood? Well, we use the optimizing crosscut saw. This long machine here can take tons of boards and cut them to the precise length every single time while minimizing waste. So this optimizing crosscut saw is what we use to cut our roof beams, our floorboards, our pickets for the loft, and anything where it needs a precise cut and needs to be quick and efficient. Now the output of this crosscut saw is super interesting. So you'll notice here there's kind of 3 little stations. So this can put, like, say 4 foot lengths out here, 6 foot lengths out here, and then tiny pieces out there. And anything that's not utilized can actually be quickly put into our waste bin there. We donate the sawdust we donate to local horse farmers, and the extra pieces we donate to people at the road. So there's really no waste from our factory at all, but anything that's not fully to length will get donated, and the rest of it is outputted really, really quickly and efficiently in these 3 little stations. Now, one thing about Bunkie Life bunkies is we need them to make sure they're safe all year round for our families that are staying in them. So a big part about Bunkie Life bunkies is that all the roof beams are engineered to Northern Ontario snow loads, and that means your family is going to be safe even if you're in there in the dead of winter. So you'll note, one thing you'll notice about our roof beams is they are big and beefy. This isn't even our biggest one, but they're large, and so they need to be really precision straight, and they need to be perfectly notched for you so that you can put them in easily, but at the same time they're nice and strong. So that's where our custom-made beam machine, we call it, comes in. So we'll take 2x10s, in some cases 2x12s, we'll get loaded in here. This is a hydraulic press that clamps it perfectly straight, and from there we can nail them together to get, in some cases, a triple ply roof beam. This little saw will help us make our notches, and this one fully makes perfect, precise notches towards the end. So this system here we had to custom make for ourselves and our needs, and it allows us to create all the roof beams for all of our production. Just one person can do it relatively quickly, relatively efficiently, but straight as an arrow and to full Ontario Building Code specifications. All right, so the station behind me is where we assemble the final assembly of all of our windows. There's a lot of different processes that go together to make the window frames. We custom build them right here, and then we also insert the double glazed argon filled inserts. So there's weather stripping that will be installed as the bunkie goes in, weather sealant, as well as the custom frame. Now our Bunkie Life windows need to be custom made for our Bunkie Life products because this whole window set here is going to be perfectly fitted in between your Bunkie Life walls. And so the whole kit is a system that's made to go together. So this particular window I think is for a loft in a haven, and you'll notice that it all comes with the screens pre-installed. That's done right here at the station as well. We include these mullions or grills or whatever you call them. They're optional. They'll come standard in every kit, but you can unscrew them if you don't like the look and you prefer more the modern window look. And then the frames include the hardware, with the exception of the handle. You'll install that on site, but the rest of it comes exactly like this, flat packed, which I'll show you later in the packing process. All right, so this part of the factory is where the shapers and molders exist to help create the perfect frames that are going to go further back for final window assembly. So you'll notice each machine has its own dust collection to make sure everything's nice and clean, and there's also a frame over here to clamp and glue the frames together, and eventually they'll go to window final assembly or over there to door final assembly. All right, so this is the station where we're making 2 doors at a time. This is a final door ready to be packed. So you'll notice that there is the glass, which is double glazed, thermal glass, as well as the mullions. And this whole process is done by usually 1 or 2 people every day. And we're making out just doors just in time to pack them over there at the packing station, much like the windows. All right, so this station is where we make all our gables. The gables is the triangle piece that's going to go right on the top that the roof's going to connect with on either end of the bunkie. And so we want to make sure that experience is just as easy as possible for our clients. And so we cut all the angles for them. We cut out the notch where the roof beam is ultimately going to get locked in. And we actually test each roof beam with each notch to make sure it's the right fit, so that when you're installing your bunkie and you've got your friends and family there and you're struggling with it up the ladder, that it's a nice, easy final process. And so this allows a perfect fit every single time with all the angles cut for you. So all you got to do is assemble. All right, so here's where we normally would be packing 2 bunkies at a time. We pack between 2 and 6 bunkies every single day. And this is the location where it happens. Now, these Bunkie Life kits are super easy to build. In fact, we've had teams of 50-year-old ladies build them together. We've had grandparents build with their grandkids. And it's super easy to do unless you're missing one piece, in which case you can't finish and you're calling me and you're yelling. So we've incorporated a 3-part cannot fail packing process that I want to show you to make sure that you get every single piece in great condition. All right, so the process of our packing begins here with our Kanban card system. You'll notice here there is a series of cards. Now, every single piece that goes into every single kit has its own card. And every bunkie we make has its own set of cards that are specific to that bunkie. This card here has a picture of this piece, and you'll notice there's a diagram, there's measurements, that sort of thing. Where's the bunkie part made in the factory, and all the detailed specs about it. When you grab that piece and you pack it, you then flip the card around, put it back on the rack, and it should be white. So a fully packed bunkie is going to look like a fully white board to ensure we haven't missed anything, so that when you get your kit, all your friends, all your family there ready to build, you can rest assured that all the pieces are going to get to you. The second step of our cannot fail packing process is that every bunkie package has a plan. So you'll notice here that we're not just randomly throwing parts on a pallet. We've got a game plan. This is step 1, step 2, and it all has a very visual representation for our packers as we pack. And that ensures that every single stage is followed and every single piece is included. And then as we're packing, we're taking a photo of every single layer and storing that away so that in the event something is misplaced, we can reference it and look and go, oh, actually the piece was packed, sir. This is what you're looking for. We can circle it and it's all there for you. The third part to make sure that we've got full accountability is that every single piece as it's packed is initialed by the packer, so that we will know if somebody didn't do their job, we will know right away, and we can trace it back to the source to make sure that everyone has got their piece. Now, the importance of this is that people have a limited amount of time to build these. They've gotten all the troops together for the weekend to build, and we want to make sure that they're going to be able to complete it and that there's nothing getting in their way. So missing pieces are basically non-existent. We've shipped out 1,000 Bunkie Life kits in the past year roughly with 0 missed pieces. So that's how we ensure by following that 3-step cannot fail pack process. Well, that's a wrap on the factory tour experience. In a nutshell, wood comes in, goes through different processes of quality control and processing to make sure that it's perfect so that anybody can gather their friends and their family together to build this thing and create extra space for meaningful connection. The real takeaway I want you to have is that we've taken a lot of time to make sure that every process we take our Bunkie Life kits through is designed around making it as easy as possible for you and your family to really do this together. The Bunkie build process is a real fun family bonding time, provided that it's easy and you're well supported. So in addition to everything we do here at the factory, we also make sure that you've got a great build video, a great set of manuals, and you can ensure that you're going to have support. If you need us on the phone, we're available even on Saturday, so that you can get from beginning to middle to a fully finished people in front of the bunkie, able to use it and to enjoy that extra space for meaningful connection, because that's ultimately why we do all the things here. It's so that you and your family have a great experience and have a place to share those memories together for a lifetime. Thanks for taking the time to watch this factory video, and I look forward to helping your family create extra space for meaningful connection. if someone was inquiring about just the overall experience with Bunkie Life, they're like, hey, how did Bunkie Life treat you, or how did the whole experience go with Bunkie Life? What would you say to them?
It's been fantastic. I go back to all of what we did with the personal visit, the personal tour. There's always follow up. It's top notch.
It was awesome work with you guys. Like the ordering process was so simple and easy in that, and the contact for delivery date was just right on the button and that. Like you said, it's going to be here this time. It was here this time, and that it was so easy. The communication back and forth was just perfect.
First of all, the product's top notch. It's fantastic. It's great. Everybody loves it. But it's a great company, and you feel like you're somebody throughout the whole process, and you're not just some address where you're dropping something off and hope everything goes well. So
it was probably one of the easiest things I've bought. It was just a matter of choosing what I wanted and making up my mind, and then getting a hold of the guys down there at the factory. And they were really good, because I was having trouble deciding which way to go. Do I do this or do I do that? And Bryn was really good, and Stacy was really good about giving me some, what other people are doing and what they suggest, for what I'm thinking of doing. So that part was real easy. Once I decided what I wanted to do, they made it happen real quick, and it was a seamless process. Shipping was right when I needed it. I needed to get it in. I wanted to have early spring, and I got it. Shipping is here right when I needed it. So it was just a matter of me then getting the thing done.
You know what? It was a great experience to actually build one of your kits. And I think the ease of construction and the speed at which we were able to do it. I believe I've sent pictures to you. I think it's the stain it just popped, right? It looks really sharp.
Let me give you a tour of the ultimate affordable getaway tiny cabin. This is the Haven Ultra by Bunkie Life. I've got a little gas fire table right there, LP fire table that is nice, but I'm not going to sit outside with it right now, even with a fire. It's cold. So let's go inside where it's not cold. All right. So yeah, here's what we have. Let's draw living space from left to right here. We've got a kitchenette with our essentials like wine glasses and little tankless water heater. All of our plumbing is on the inside of the bunkie, and then all of the electrical is in this conduit. And then our fixtures are mounted to little boxes. I think you can see that, the junction boxes. And we're using mini splits to keep it warm. They're very efficient, and they're good, probably to about negative 14 or so, and then after that they start having issues. Yeah, we've got our little table that folds up there, and our Bunkie Life book. And I burned the floors with a blowtorch before we put them in to make them look really cool. So it's a very high ceiling downstairs. I can't reach it, not even close. So upstairs is our sleeping space. And we have a king-size bed in this little cabin. It's actually 2 twins with a 4-inch memory foam topper. And I've got a mini split up, mini split down, so that it's going to be super comfortable all the time. Obviously heat rises and cold goes down. And then there's plenty of room to walk around up here. I'm 5'7", and that's about as high as I can reach flat-footed. So it's pretty nice. Go back downstairs here. It is insulated a little bit. We've got 1.5 inch insulation above the ceiling, which is also the roof decking underneath our metal roof. And we've got the same 1.5 inch XPS insulation. It's the foam stuff that's down below the floor as well. And we did the same thing in the bathroom, which is over here. It also has a mini split in it. They're super efficient. They're great. Got a composting toilet, and any of my plumbing is done inside the bunkie with copper. in this case, and some PEX. Just always keep it inside so it doesn't freeze. And there's my mini split there. My instructions for the composting toilet. All right, so this is my Airbnb setup with Bunkie Life stuff. Hope you guys enjoy it.
How is it done? Like, have you got bookings? Like, what's happened?
The actual like bunkie kit itself, that would have been paid off in like a month.
Okay, so for this summer, what we're going to do, we're going to bring that level of accommodations up to 80, 90%.
So last year I got about 8 bookings, and then the year before that was our first year. We got around 12.
We built a 16 by 20 cabin. It was probably $60,000 in materials and 6 months of busting our butts. My all-in price is under $30,000 US, really close to about 25. Right. And that's with the bathroom bunkie, that's with plumbing and wiring and the whole 9 yards. I grossed $700 more on this bunkie than I did on what would be a over $100,000 cabin 300 yards away.
What other 2 pieces of advice would you give? Top 3 pieces of advice?
Like, I would say the pictures is like the most important part. I mean, that's the only way you're going to get people to come in. It's the only way that they get to see what they're getting. So don't cheap out on taking pictures.
I think investing in more of the actual marketing side of it and the visual, probably editing the description a little bit more. Like, I'm just learning every year how to tweak things, probably looking at people like your bunkie, replicating it in a way and just applying it to our own situation.
You know, I mean, the building's a building until you put your own flavor into the building. And I think that's what a lot of my guests really like and appreciate.
And of course, you put those East Coast colors on every bunkie.
Yeah, these colors actually were collaboration between Benjamin Moore and the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. So those colors are what they consider the historical colors.
Like, review every guest that comes in, and then they're going to be way more likely to write one up for you too, because they want to see what they got.
Anytime you're doing a small square footage Airbnb, spend $1,000, $2,000, maybe even spend $7,000 on outdoor living space stuff and a hot tub, and don't bother going on grid, but get a propane hot tub. When you're talking about small square footage vacation rental, it's all about the outdoor space. They want that outdoor propane heater, they want the fire pit, they want the fire table, they want the hot tub. Give them that. That's way cheaper than putting in, a septic system.
I mean, if people are going to stay there, they have to have entertainment. So like, we put in a miniature library. I made sure to put in like short stories, lots of like games, so cards, board games.
I think that human touch, that knowing that you are there when they need you, and that they're not just on, in limbo and having to go through booking, like the online travel agent and be on hold forever. They got somebody they know they can contact.
I tend to go for the lower range of things.
Yeah.
So what I realize is we need to lower our Airbnb a little bit, but then where they get you is on the cleaning fees.
As far as what I've actually got it priced at right now, I'm at $62 a night, plus a $40 cleaning fee at the bunkie, and the bunkie is booked out better. Probably because people are going in and looking like cheapest price and going to click it.
We tell people that it's easier than building IKEA furniture.
Oh yeah, it is, yeah.
I tell people my 10-year-old grandchild could easily be the superintendent and read the drawings and tell adults what to do. It's as simple as Lego.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome. We're going to start the show in just a few seconds. I want to give everyone time to get online. Give me all the reason to stay here, and now turn right back around. Give me all the reason to stay here,
Oh, and I'll turn right back around. Said I don't want to leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. We haven't got your number, and I know that you got mine. You know that I've called you. Oh, I've called too many times. But you can call me, baby. You can call me anytime. You got to call me, yeah. You're gonna stay here. Go down to right back around. You're gonna stay here. Oh, now turn right back around. Said I don't want to leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. I can love you. Oh, gonna give you what you need. I said that you full, I can love you. Yeah, I'm gonna give you what you need. Yeah, yeah. Oh, but I'm too old to go chasing around, wasting my precious energy. We'll be right back. We got an amazing show. We're going to announce the winner of the Michigan contest. Hi, I'm David Fraser, founder of Bunkie Life. We're in the building industry, but what we're famous for are small log cabin kits called bunkies that can be easily built in a weekend without needing any special skills, tools, or second mortgages. Ultimately, we help our clients create extra space for meaningful connection. Yes, we help our clients get a cool bunkie, but if you think it's just about the bunkie, you've already missed the point. Really, what this is about is creating the space and time for more meaningful connection. Having a bunkie is just part of that journey.
Mary just mentioned Bunkie Life Family, and I really feel like something like this and just the whole experience is we did more than just buy a bunkie.
It's not just about the space, but what happens in the space, how it enables more connection. It allows you to spend that quality time with friends and family. It allows you to be there for each other in both senses of the phrase.
Merry Christmas!
Our family realized this when we were going through a tough time. We needed our family beside us. We had created that extra space with our own bunkie in our own backyard, and we realized how truly important it is to have the whole family together. Bunkie Life is the market leader in educational videos and content as we pioneer this growing industry. Our goal is to be the go-to source for fun, friendly, and helpful advice for families, whether they buy from us or not. Our core offering is an easy-to-build or built-for-you bunkie kit. This helps our clients quickly and easily create extra space without any building experience. We're proudly a Canadian-made family business right here in Ontario. Our bunkie is often the difference between that friend or family member coming to visit or not, being there for each other or not. The reason we do this is we believe family comes first. And when it comes to being there for each other, there are no do-overs. That's one of the reasons we've partnered with Ronald McDonald House Charities in their goal of keeping families close. Because ultimately, we want to help build a world where families everywhere have a place to unite, unwind, and unplug. We've committed to donating a night's stay at a Ronald McDonald House for every bunkie we sell. Hey guys, I brought you this huge novelty check.
Oh,
Check it out.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
David, this is incredible.
And as of the end of 2023, our team and our Bunkie Life community have been proud to donate close to $200,000. I get up every morning excited to help families create extra space for meaningful connection. Thanks so much for listening, and I can't wait to hear from you. Okay, if you could, share this stream. It'd be super appreciated by myself, by everyone here. If you could share, if you got a share button somewhere on your console, whether you're tuning in live or wherever you're from, it'd be super awesome if you could share this stream. So tap whatever you got to tap to share this. Let's get it out to as many Michiganders as possible, and let's go from there. Okay, so our agenda this evening, it's very simple. We're going to talk very briefly about what the Bunkie Life is all about. For those of you who don't have an overview, we'll talk for about 5 minutes about Bunkie Life. We can share what the prize is all about. And then I've got an emotional support video for all the people that unfortunately didn't win. There will be an emotional support video for you. And then, of course, we'll announce the winner. And towards the end, if you're interested in potentially ordering a bunkie or just finding out more about bunkies, I'll stick around for as long as I can to answer questions. So stick around for that. And maybe even at the very end, we'll do a final song. So it's been an amazing, amazing ride. Let me share a little bit about what Bunkie Life is all about, and we'll go from there. Oh, I should also mention that starting right now, we have our Michigan-only sale. So you can get in the queue for the spring/summer/fall. You can avoid any delays, possible price increases, that type of thing. And we have the best sale of the year for our Michigander clients. It's on literally right now, and it ends next Thursday. So it's on for a week. Okay, so let's talk just a little tiny bit about who Bunkie Life is. So Bunkie Life is ultimately all about creating extra space for meaningful connection. That's why we exist. We're a family business. That's myself and my wife and our 4 kids. And actually, the reason we got into bunkies is that we had our first daughter and ran out of space. We're located in Rockwood, Ontario, so not too far from the Michigan border, but we serve families all across North America. So we just did a count, and I think we're in something like 30 states approximately, and all the provinces and almost all the territories of Canada. Here's some things that we're proud of. We've been featured on these magazines and news outlets, I should say. And we were more recently on Dragon's Den, which is kind of like the Canadian version of Shark Tank for our Americans in the crowd.
The Bunkie.
Small log cabin kits.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Yes, and you don't need permits to build these.
We'll get there. So small log cabin kits called bunkies that can be easily built in a weekend without needing a permit or a second mortgage. Most clients find they can put a kit together with just a few days of family bonding. That's kind of the concept of the bunkie. And I've also written the Bunkie Life Extra Space book, which is a great book, a coffee table style book with clients' photos and stories and our family story. Also, the Bunkie Life connection cards, which are your standard 52 pack of playing cards with thought-provoking questions on each one to get kind of family conversation started and going. As well as we are the proud owners of the Bunkie Life Factory in Rockwood, Ontario, North America's first bunkie factory. And this is our team of awesome crack professionals. And as we mentioned earlier, we've raised over $200 towards Ronald McDonald House Charities, and we've completed over 11 Make-A-Wish builds. But what we're ultimately the most proud of is the success of our Bunkie Life clients. People that have been able to create extra space so they could host family and friends.
Tell people that it's like easier than building IKEA furniture.
Oh yeah, it is, yeah.
I tell people my 10-year-old grandchild could easily be the superintendent and read the drawings and tell adults what to do. It's as simple as Lego.
So how did Bunkie Life get its start? Well, it started with our own family's problem of running out of space. So Carrie and I had our first daughter, Evie, who some of you have seen if you watched the live streams. And
we ran out of bedrooms. And so the solution for us was a bunkie, which we built in 2015. My dad and my father-in-law, and actually Carrie helped out with this project quite a bit. And we built our very first bunkie. And I started renting them out on Airbnb, and people were loving it. All over North America, people were coming to stay with us. Actually, all over the world, we had people from Korea and Japan and stuff come and stay with us. And it was so exciting that I built a bunch more. They started really doing well. And then we decided to start Bunkie Life and serve other families, because we thought, oh man, if we love the bunkies this much and our guests love them, maybe other people will love them. Maybe there's a market here. So we started selling them in 2017 to people just in Ontario, and then soon it grew. Our motto, of course, has always been family first. This is a very good example of the people we serve. So the McNeil clan had grown from 5 to 9, and they will be 10 by spring. This means we need more sleeping options at our cottage. Bunkie Life was the obvious choice. It has been a wonderful summer builder project. So you've got 3 generations of builders there. They put it together with their friends and family, and it solved a problem. The problem we tend to solve is people that need more space. They're feeling cramped, embarrassed. They can't host people at the family escape. It becomes a kind of a bone of contention of who gets to come, who doesn't. So friends and family don't visit, or they cut their visit short due to the lack of space and privacy. And people are overwhelmed with all the information out there. There's convoluted rules and regulations about building something new. Should you renovate? Should you add on to the cottage? Should you add on to the house? There's a limited time to plan all this stuff, and most people just kind of surrender and don't do anything about it. But time is of the essence. There's really not enough time. There's not enough resources. Maybe next summer can quickly become, we almost did, but we never did. And if you look at all the time you'll ever get to spend with your kids and grandkids, like a pack of M&Ms, by the time they're 18, you have used all the M&Ms except 2. So that challenges me to make the most of these moments we have with each other while we can. And that's where the solution comes in. First and foremost, we're pretty well known for our education. So we want to help people understand their options. We want to help them through their learning and planning process of potentially getting a bunkie, and even helping them outfit their space. We've done it all across North America now. And we're most known for our easy to build bunkie kits. A fun project for the whole family. They finish beautifully on the outside and the inside. Most people can build them in a weekend without any experience. There's not a lot of permits required in most areas for our kits. They're inexpensive enough that most people don't need to sell a kidney. And they're available right away as 3 seasons, or you can add insulation to get it up to a 4-season use. And they're just really fun to build. So here's some quick little snapshots of people building a bunkie. So as you can see, it's just like a big Lincoln log set or a bunch of Lego made out of wood, and you're just kind of slotting them together. So this is a crew of gentlemen all working together for the first time ever on a bunkie, and it really starts to go fast when you get all your crew together. And you can do it with unskilled labor and relatively simple tools like hammers and ladders. We've also made the kits super easy to lift, so each piece is liftable by 1 or 2 people, usually 1 person. And the windows and doors all slide in like this, so there's not a lot of really measurement or cutting or things like that. So that's how the windows go in. And then, of course, if you don't have the inclination or the time to put it together, we do have a good and growing list of contractors and handymen and just people that are willing to assemble all across North America. So, and we could also provide tips and tricks for how to find somebody locally. And ultimately, the solution we provide is more space for connecting. We want to have a dedicated space for guests to call home, an affordable, easy built bunkie. Here's some happy clients with their solution. Now, we're not just any bunkie company. We do have a deeper meaning of how we got into this, and this is the story that we shared on Dragon's Den I'd like to share with you today.
You mentioned the Ronald McDonald House and that its impact. What's the story there? Can you share that with us?
Yeah, so I promise there's a happy ending to this story before we get into it. So,
Because I cry easily, right? Yeah.
So we've always had a dream of having a large family. And so, as I said, when we had our first daughter, we built our first bunkie, and everything went great. A couple years passed, we thought, let's try for another kid, and we ended up losing 2 babies around the 10-week mark. And then we had our second daughter, Hope. And
love the name.
A few years went by, we started trying again for baby number 3. And around the 16, 17 week mark, where we thought we were out of the woods, we ended up losing a baby on New Year's Day, 2018. And we kind of gathered our courage again. In July of that year, we lost baby number 4. And with the support of our friends and family, we started praying, how can we turn what we've gone through into something good?
Right.
And so we realized having the bunkie on our property was more than just a cool bunkie and a cool looking thing. It was a bridge for our families who live many hours away to come and stay with us and be near us when we were going through what was a very tough time. And so we realized that we had built our little Ronald McDonald House right on a hill, and we hadn't even realized it. The goal is whenever we sell a bunkie, we'll donate a night stay to a family that is going through a crisis and that can really use their support. Ronald McDonald House, their mission is keeping families close. So that's kind of where the Ronald McDonald story ties in to our story. What makes us different, of course, we have a really great and growing community of bunkie lifers. So some of you joined the Future Bunkie Lifers group. We have one just for clients. It's over 1,500 bunkie lifers all across North America. Lots of opportunities to volunteer, things like Make-A-Wish builds, things like that. We have in-person events like our Bunkie Life barbecues and things like that. You have an opportunity to give back. Also, the group is just really solid for advice. If you need, advice about how to decorate or deck out your bunkie or what do you do here, there's always helpful people in there willing to lend a hand. And there's 3 guarantees when you work with Bunkie Life. Number 1, there's a 5-year warranty on all of our stuff. So, in the unlikely event anything goes wrong with bunkie, we can replace or repair it at our expense and our discretion, and that's for 5 years. Secondly, there's a money back guarantee. If you don't love your bunkie, let us know and we'll give you your money back. And thirdly, we have the neighbors impressed guarantee. And that's if your neighbors don't agree you have the best looking bunkie on the block, we will personally buy them a beer and tell them to get their eyes checked. We also offer really great build support. So from Monday to Saturday, we're available over the phone. You can text us, you can email us. There's really great build videos on how to build the bunkie. So everyone has succeeded that has tried. So really good support there. If you run into a snag, even on a Saturday, we're here for you. And there's a great network of partner companies across North America, builders like I mentioned, or other companies like stain companies and roofing companies and things like that to help you out. Of course, you're working with a quality product that's made in North America, really detailed manufacturing. It's so foolproof. We try to design everything around the idea of can a busy dad that's slammed on in his professional life, can he show up with his kids and do this together? And that's how we decide everything that we do. We want to make it really foolproof. So what are the next steps? If hypothetically you don't win tonight, just thinking about that possibility, if you don't win the bunkie tonight, what you might want to do is buy one. So you can call me at 1-866-4-BUNKIE, but best bet is just email me, david@bunkielife.com. The subject line, I'm in. We'll set up delivery. We can go to most locations in Michigan, like right to your door. You're also willing to pick up, if you're willing to, you can pick up at a local depot, and we've got kind of a partnership in Bay City for the lower mid people, and then we've also got a location in Marquette to pick up as well. You also get the build videos and the digital files with like the foundation plans, roofing plans, all the manuals, that type of thing. And if you want, we can help connect you with a local builder if you don't want to build it yourself. Also, there's lots of finishing touches like insulation, roofing, stain, paint, all that stuff, and that's how you make it your own. And of course, you get to enjoy your bunkie. If you're not quite ready, here's just a few things to think about. You might be thinking, maybe I can save some dollars by doing this myself. Maybe I can build it from scratch. Well, we have crunched those numbers for you. And some of our clients have tried the exact same thing before choosing to work with us, and they've shared their results. Here's some really back-of-the-napkin numbers to do a bunkie kit yourself. Something like, for example, our Haven Ultra Hideaway is pretty similar. You're going to spend 20 grand very easily, plus 150 hours of time. Driving back and forth from the hardware store, measuring, remeasuring, screwing it up, going back to the hardware store. And so we'll save all of that, and it's just a ready, done for you, everything's included kit with great support. And you might be thinking, Dave, you're saying it's really easy to do, but can I really do this? So I'd like to share the experience of a few Michiganders who did it, and that some of them are, not what you would consider handy people. The one gentleman that I had the pleasure of meeting, one of our clients, he's a professor, and the other person is not a hands-on person, but they decided, hey, we're going to try this ourselves, and let me just share some of their thoughts.
But it was great, everybody there, it's really funny because it's like talking to your cousins or something, you know what I mean? Everybody there was super helpful. Everybody was everybody's all in there.
When you say, well, call us if you need anything, it's real. If we needed something, all we had to do was call.
We have loved our bunkie. Yeah, it's been a dream come true. We've been able to use it for so many cool things, hosting friends and family, even a wedding party used it as their get ready space and photography space. We've been able to use it as an office and even a counseling space. So it has been amazing to have a place outside of our home. Our home is busy with 4 kids. They homeschool, so it's just always a full, loud place. So to have a separate space just right nearby has been amazing.
I really appreciated the Facebook group. They're very helpful. Decorating, colors, just what people put together. It's awesome.
And it was right out in the instructions that, we don't send you the foundation and we don't send you the roof. So, not having done foundations before, not having really put on a roof before, I had to sort of figure that out. There were suggestions for sure. There were some drawings that you guys sent about options for the foundation. But it turns out that it's not like building the rest of the bunkie. You really do have to kind of figure it out on your own.
The most difficult part was probably just deciding where to place it and how to place it on this little piece of our property that we felt like was the right spot for it. Just to decide what angle. We were out here, my husband and I, probably for a half an hour with we used boards or something that were about the size of the thing and kept moving it to see which angle. If you're looking out those 4 windows that we can picture from the interior pictures you guys have put on, what do we want people who stay here to look out and see?
What was the most difficult part of the build? Honestly, nothing really. I mean, because I knew what I was getting into. You know what I mean? I know what a roof is going to be like. I know what putting a metal roof on is. You know what I mean? And especially because it's not typical. It's not like framed construction, right? So you have to be careful where you put your nails. You have to be careful where you put your screws. But really, there was nothing in the build that was unexpected.
I think the thing that I found appealing, because I grew up in my professional life not doing anything like this, right? I was a physician and surgeon, and while I did some things with my hands, it didn't involve construction. But I think it's about attitude and being curious and being enthusiastic about learning a new skill and not being too intimidated. And I would say this, and I think it's a fair thing to say, that this is not an overwhelming process.
And then the most rewarding part of the build is just looking at it, right? Holy shit, there it is. We put that thing up in 2 days. You know what I mean? That's a really, that's a cool feeling.
I think the most rewarding part is really watching a dream we had be realized. It really was just a dream that we could have a place to host people and have a peaceful place for people we love to come and retreat to. And it was a dream that we had no idea how it would take place. So seeing a giveaway and putting our names in the hat, feeling like it was a possibility for it to be ours, and just all the special moments that have come into putting this together with our community, with people we love. It's all been really special.
Another rewarding part is when I show people, they say, oh, you built the shed, yeah, I'll go see it. And they come back and they go, wow.
Okay, so that's some of the Michiganders' experience. So I know everyone's raring to go about getting the draw going. We'll be there very shortly, but I want to thank you for facing your space-related challenges head on. Our bunkies can offer you a solution to add space quickly, efficiently, and start making deeper connections with the people that really matter most. Joining the Bunkie Life family means taking a step towards a better backyard experience, one that allows you to enjoy more space, more time, and more connection with your loved ones. So that's something that might possibly appeal to you. You can head to bunkielife.com/tours. You can come to see us in Rockwood if you want to make the drive. Some Michiganders have done that over the course of the last few years. We also do a video tour, which is like almost as good. It's kind of over the internet, like over Zoom. And either way, we'd love to chat. You can also just book a regular phone call there too. So bunkielife.com/tours. And if you're ready to order, of course, you can email me, david@bunkielife.com, with the subject line, I'm in. We're excited to answer any last minute questions you may have, and excited to work with you. And that is the Bunkie Life presentation. That is all the sales I'll do for the rest of the evening. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the prize, what you're going to be winning, what someone is going to be winning in just a few brief minutes. So let's talk about that prize. So this is the Hideaway 199 bunkie that we're giving away this year. So it is 199 square feet. It's a gorgeous piece of equipment. There's a client's bunkie that we just took some photos of. It's a relatively new bunkie. So we sold this one, actually in the photo is 160 square feet, but the one we're giving away is slightly bigger. We've been told in a lot of places in Michigan, you can go up to 200 square feet, right? So why not go big? So it's exactly just under that. Sorry, let's go back here. So what's all included in the prize? First and foremost, you get the premium J-grade pre-cut spruce. You've got tailor-made, just for the bunkies, double glazed interlocking windows. There's the tongue and groove floors, the tongue and groove roof decking, handcrafted wooden door, and premium hardware and fasteners. But here's what I neglected to mention on the prize page, what you also get with the kit. So you're going to get fully engineered structural plans that match snow loads all across Michigan or northern climates. You're going to get double glazed glass, which is 1% argon filled. Foundation plans included in the kit, in all of our kits. The preparation checklist, so for all the tools you need to prepare to get ready on your kit. The roofing spec sheet. You're going to get 2 build manuals. You're going to get a 57-minute build video that you can stop, rewind, put on your iPhone or iPad, whatever you want to do. So you can be the video guy at the build site. You're going to get toll-free build support phone line, open 6 days a week, as I mentioned earlier, and exclusive access to our Bunkie Life owners group. You also get access to the Bunkie Life or Connection program, which is another cool part about being a client. And we're going to save you hundreds of hours. That's the thing I want to boil it down to. We're going to save you hundreds of hours, okay? Okay. But wait, there's more. The Hideaway bunkie is proudly made in North America. So it's actually 98 or more percent directly produced with labor and products of Canada. That's what a product of Canada means. Okay, so are we excited? Are we ready to do this? We're going to have a drum roll. Evie's trying to get in to chat. Evie, I'll be with you in about 10 minutes, okay? Okay, so we'll have Evie, my daughter, come in for a Q&A, but I just want to do the prize announcement. Okay, so I want to address a few things of like how does the prize work. So the grand prize, the Hideaways, is drawn randomly. So the more chances you have to win. So if you did participate in the contest, did things like watch the live streams and share on Facebook and watch some of the videos and such, you got yourself extra chances to win. But randomly, the platform, and I'll do it live,
we'll pick a random person. So the grand prize is drawn by not most points wins, but by a random draw. But we also decided to give away another top 10 prizes, which we'll post on the website tonight. Okay, so if you were one of the top 10 during the contest, we'll post it on the website tonight. So they're going to get some discounts or some of the Bunkie Life connection cards, that type of thing. So check out the website tonight after it closes. We'll share that. Okay. And then I have a quick little video that's prepared for all the people that don't win the grand prize. Okay, so this is an emotional support video. I want to share it with you right now, just for the people that don't win, and then we're gonna have the big drum roll and announce the winner.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous that the best of all the years have gone by. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever. And if you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever, and we'll only be making it right, 'cause we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow on me all the time, and I don't know what to do, and I'm always in the dark, living in a powder keg and giving off sparks. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Once upon a time I was falling in love, but now I'm only falling apart. There's nothing I can do but total eclipse of the heart.
Okay, so that's our thing. Let's do the drawing. Okay, so everyone get the drum roll. It's going to be heard from the UP down to the lower mitt. Let's get ready. Let's get it going. I'm gonna share the screen, so we're gonna pick the grand prize winner. Let's do it. So that's the winner, Terry Fryman. I'm gonna turn my phone on and I'm gonna have an email sent out right now. Actually, I might just do it right now. So we're sending Terry Fryman an email with my private cell phone. It'd be fantastic if we get you on the phone, Terry. So congratulations to Terry, and thank you for participating in this contest. It was a lot of fun. And if you didn't win, if you're not Terry Fryman, my profuse apologies for your loss. However, like I said, we'd love to have you as a client. So I'm going to stick around and answer any questions you may have. I'm going to invite Evie, if she's still out there, to come on in and answer questions too. And Terry,
Whether you're a guy, girl, whoever you are, we're super excited for you as well. So call in. I'd love to get you on the phone. If you're watching live, or if you know Terry Fryman, text Terry, email Terry, whatever you got to do. Let's get Terry on the phone. Okay. So, as I mentioned, the Bunkie Life Michigan only sale is on right now until March 28th. If you are disappointed, but you realize, wait a second, I could buy a bunkie. I could do this. We could build this with our family, or we could have it built for us. It's going to make a huge difference in our life, just like it did for so many other Michiganders. Then, hey, it's your time. It's your time to shine. So go to bunkielife.com/Michigan only sale, or you can email me directly, david@bunkielife.com, and we'd love to answer any questions you have. The sale goes on for exactly 1 more week. Okay, so some people are sad. Some people are crying in the comments here. And that person was from, I'm pretty sure Terry was from Michigan. We verify all that stuff once we talk to him. People are saying there's a good chance that it might not have said Michigan on his thing, but like you can be a resident of Michigan, but be like your IP address doesn't always say Michigan. Anyways, we'll make sure that Terry's actually from Michigan, people. People say that he's in Louisville, that's Michigan. Well, there's like 1,000 Louisville. It's like Springfield. And there's a good chance that like the IP address is not matching where he actually lives, or he or she. So hopefully you get Terry on the phone, but I'm going to stick around. What if he's not in Michigan? Are you doing a redraw? So we have on the back end, we can do a redraw. It is for Michigan only. It might not be, people are whining. Don't be sour grapes. Come on, people. Evie, how are you doing? All right. So Evie, I just showed that video of you kissing the bunkie.
You gotta pay me for that then.
Well, anyways.
Dad, you gotta pay me.
Okay, so
I never gave you permission.
if they aren't in Michigan, what happens? We will verify they are in fact in Michigan, Nicholas. So thanks for your concern. Okay. If Terry isn't from Michigan, they should still no, because the rules were you had to be from Michigan. So, yeah. Okay, so people are asking, do you do payment plans before delivery? Yes. So we have financing options. You go to bunkielife.com/financing. Now, here's some good thoughts. Do you have any feedback on the contest? How could we improve it? How can we make the experience better? You can go to bunkielife.com/contest feedback. We'd love to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, people are saying, great job today. Thanks for doing this. Well, thank you. Okay, Evie, come up to answer some questions too. So my daughter Evie, now 10. You looked so tiny in that video. It was filmed a long time ago. Oh, hold on, I got a call from Michigan. Want to see if you can see?
Oh,
I shouldn't show the number, but it's Benton Harbor, Michigan. It says on my phone. Hello?
Hi, is this David?
That's me.
David, this is Terry Fryman.
Terry Fryman, how are you?
I'm so excited. I received a text and I was saying, seriously, this is too good to be true.
That's crazy. So are you not watching? I want to let you know you're currently on the announcement live stream right now. Lots of people are watching this. Is that cool?
That is fine.
Okay.
I'm just so excited.
Congratulations. So tell us about yourself. First and foremost, people are wondering, are you from Michigan?
I am from Michigan, actually the southwestern corner.
Okay. What part of Michigan?
In Cass County, a little town called Dowagiac.
Oh, wow. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
And so how did you hear about Bunkie Life?
Well, I surf the internet and I keep watching these go up and I watch them build them and I just thought it's amazing. It would be a neat project here. I'm actually a contractor down here, but I'm older now, so it would just be a great thing for grandkids.
Okay, so tell us about the grandkids. You'd be hosting your grandkids in the bunkie?
Well, yeah, I would make it into their playhouse out here.
That's amazing.
I'm on a farm, so it would be, they would love it.
That's wonderful. And are the grandkids close, or where's all the grandkids spread out? And are they in Michigan?
They are. They're scattered around here in Michigan. Let's see. in Cassopolis, Michigan, Lawton, Michigan, Paw Paw, Dowagiac. The smallest two are in Brookfield, Illinois, but they come to Michigan.
That's fantastic. Well, I'm super excited for you, Terry. So what we'll do is we'll probably give you a shout and we'll work all the details out, how to get the bunkie to you and that sort of thing. And do you have any words of or thoughts for the bunkie life community of people that are wishing they were you right now?
Well, I'm excited. I'm just so excited to join the community. Seeing everybody and all the excitement. I'm ecstatic. I'm just so excited.
Awesome. Well, we're so excited for you. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to you to seeing all the smiling photos of you and your grandkids using this bunkie, and we'll be in touch. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thanks for calling. Glad we got you on the phone. Okay. All right. Bye for now. Okay. All right. So that was the real Terry, who's really from Michigan, and there we go. Okay, fantastic. Okay, next song. We need some more comfort, Lauren says. People are saying, congratulations. See, these are nice people. Congratulations. That's what you do when someone else gets to win. People say, bring on Evie.
I can't. I'm not
Are you getting sick?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
throat really hurts right now.
Okay, well, do you want to just thank everyone for doing the contest and then maybe head off? Because you're...
I'm staying. I just can't talk as loud.
Okay, all right. It's going to be a downer.
I'm not a downer.
Okay. Evie's sick tonight. Her sister got sick this morning, and it's hitting her family soon. Okay. All right. Okay. What? No. So, good question here. Why use the point system if we don't pick from? We do use the point system. So the computer thing that I showed you, it picks randomly. The more chances you have, like the more points you have, the more chances you have. So Terry, I don't forget how many points she had, but she had, I think 2,000 or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but so she improved her chances to win by doing points. So it's not most points wins; it's more, you have more chances to win. So yeah. Okay. All right. Very cool. Eating my sour grapes quietly. Congrats, Terry. I respect that. Respect.
Sour grapes.
Okay.
I'm sure they taste better.
I'll be looking at these structures for my family-owned property. Thanks for introducing me to them. Thank you. People are saying, hi, Evie.
Hi. And just a reminder, I had someone I was talking to before I came here, and they wanted me to say hi. So, hello, Grandma and Grandpa.
They want to say hello, Grandma and Grandpa? Yeah. Okay. Hello, Grandma and Grandpa, who might be watching. From Ontario.
They're my family. I love my Grandma and Grandpa.
You put so much into this contest and do such a great job engaging people. Thank you, Shelby. That's very kind.
Thank you.
Okay. People, be happy for Terry. It's hard sometimes. I get it. It's hard. Okay. So if you have any questions about bunkies.
Or about anything.
This is fun. So we'll announce the top 10 winners, the people that win the Bunkie Life cards and the other discounts. We'll announce that on the website very shortly. Okay. Thank you guys so much for everything you've done. Thank you. Where will the additional prize winners be shown? We'll put it on the Bunkie Contest webpage very shortly. Okay. So many great comments here. It's too many to keep up with. The contest helped us learn more about Bunkie Life. Great idea. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Chase cascading some very interesting Underground Railroad history. Congrats, Terry. That's good. That's true. Thanks, David and Evie. Enjoyed the contest. Congrats to Terry. That's awesome.
All right, Terry.
Okay. Jeffrey says, thanks, Evie. Thanks, Evie. Use the Evie promo code if you buy your bunkie.
Yay.
Jeff's on your side.
Yeah.
I like it. And how long do they have to buy this bunkie? If they're going to buy it from Michigan, they should probably do it before the Michigan contest sale or contest is done, right?
We did. I wanted to see something.
People saying, Harlow says, hi, Evie.
Hi, Harlow.
Okay. This will be the best playhouse.
Then buy it.
Okay. Do you partner with any nonprofits who would use the bunkie for ministry? Sometimes we do. We take that on a case by case basis, Rachel. So email us. Our main charitable endeavor is obviously Ronald McDonald House. So that's where our main thrust is. But sometimes things like Make a Wish, we can make that work, or other charities if it makes sense.
Yeah, like that one guy. What was his name again? Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan. That was the Make a Wish build. Yep. Yeah. Did she have the most points? I think you're referring to Terry. No, I don't think there was people with more points than Terry, but she was lucky enough to be randomly drawn.
It's not a most points contest.
What was the actual Michigan sale code? So just go to bunkielife.com/Michigan, and you can check out the. I'll type that in right now. You can check out the Michigan sale. Yeah. Go to bunkielife.com/Michigan, and all the Michigan sale details are right there. Feel better, Evie. You were amazing.
Thank you.
Kind of low energy tonight, though.
I'm sorry.
I forgive you. Okay. Get well soon, Evie. Sending love from the UP.
Thank you.
Desert Storm's like, Evie, 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 Evie.
Thank you.
Starting an Evie chant.
Right.
You need tea with honey. You sound like you're getting sick. Yeah. I might be getting sick too. We'll see. I had some sneezes during the live stream.
I messaged a friend tonight and she said she's almost sick too.
Oh, dear. It's going around.
Yeah.
We've got our eye on the Haven Ultra. It's neat that you do financing. Awesome, Shelby.
I love the Haven Ultra.
It's a great one. Thanks for answering all of my questions, and we'll be in touch soon. Awesome, Billy.
Thank you.
Have a great night. Thank you. This is great. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you.
This is so much fun. We're all kids at hearts and want to win.
Yay.
Thank you for doing this. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for another giveaway. We might do another one maybe next year.
Yeah, but also if you can't wait for a giveaway, always just buy a bunkie.
That's true. Desert Storm says, how long from order to delivery? Right now we're kind of booking out May, I would say. May, June. So we're only maybe 4 to 4 weeks away, roughly. Of course, that can really change quickly during the spring. Spring is our busiest time. Summer is our second busiest time. So if you're thinking about doing it, we have a sale on until March 28th.
And
so,
do it now.
Yeah, I would say do it now.
And it's a Michigan-only sale. So if you're not in Michigan, sorry, too bad.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so this is the Michigan-only sale that I'm talking about right now. Okay. Good questions. I appreciate those kind of questions. When is the latest to order a bunkie to get one this summer? I would say I don't know exactly when because we kind of just are made to order. But if you are thinking about it for the summer, I'd say probably now-ish because for sure it's going to be the best pricing. So if it makes sense for your family, obviously, if you can order before March 28th, we can for sure guarantee a summer delivery and also the best pricing. So that'd be the two things I would mention. We appreciate you, Geneva Brennan. Yes, you were awesome. Thank you, Geneva. You were the best interview we've had in a long, long time. It was fantastic chat with you last night, or on Tuesday night. Geneva's the person I interviewed.
I would have been better.
Or no, that was Sunday night. It was, anyways. It was awesome.
Whoever it was, I would have been
It was last Thursday, actually.
Evie's better.
Evie's better. Well, okay. I will be using the Evie promo code soon.
Yay!
Oh, excitement. That makes it all worthwhile, Evie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That and the $60 I've made.
Fun contest. Love these little bunkies.
Thank you.
She deserves to be paid for her video. We do pay her
I get paid a
stipend.
I get paid enough. I get paid enough.
Stipend. Rachel says, I will email you. Awesome. Looking forward to
Hooray.
emailing you. Congratulations, Terry. A huge thank you for this fun and engaging contest. I've enjoyed learning about the company. Thank you for participating, Sarah. It's a great idea. I would make a good halfway house for someone coming out of a bad situation. Yes. Yeah. Can you get in on the Michigan sale and use financing? Yes, I believe so, Tommy. Just email us and we don't do the financing directly, but there's a third-party company that will help you. So bunkielife.com/financing or just email me. It was so great to meet you and your family. Go Blue and go Bunkie. Thank you. You guys rock. Karen says, thank you for being so kind as to give us all a chance to win such a beautiful bunkie. Congratulations to the winner. Awesome.
Yay.
It's a very gracious way of
Love the attitude.
Love both Make-A-Wish and Ronald McDonald House. They have both helped their family significant. That's good to hear, Virginia.
Yay.
We buy a bunkie and Evie. Can Evie come and kiss our bunkie too? For good luck? You know the video where you kiss the bunkie?
Dad, I was like, how old was I?
You're probably like 5. Yeah.
I was 4.
Yeah.
It depends.
I don't kiss bunkies anymore, people. I don't do that anymore.
I will for $100.
100. She'll do anything for $100. Not anything. You have your limits, but I'm just saying.
I won't give away a Squishmallow for $100.
Okay. Congratulations, Terry.
Yay.
Congratulations. Okay. Excited to make future bunkie for our parents when they visit. That's great.
Great.
Do you sell only in Canada and Michigan? Do you sell in other states too? Actually, we have, I mentioned this earlier, we sold to, I think, 30 states now almost.
We're the United States.
Of the United States. So we sold to all the provinces and a lot of the states. I think there might even one going to Hawaii soon. Yes.
Dad, we're going. Wait, Dad, aren't we going to Hawaii?
We are not going to Hawaii.
Then where are we going?
We're not going there.
But Dad, we said we were going on vacation this Saturday.
Yeah, but it's not Hawaii.
But where are we going?
We'll figure it out later.
I think we were going to the Hawaii, but are we going? Oh no, it was the Bahamas.
That's where we're going. Okay.
Anyone out there in the Bahamas, come and meet me.
So cool, from Scottsdale, Michigan. Can you tell where the most contest traffic came from? That's a good question, Lisa. I mean, Michigan, obviously. A lot of Yoopers for sure. I think Yoopers pack up a good punch because a lot of our clients our Michigander clients are up in the UP.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a factor. So like, word of mouth, that type of thing. But there's a lot of people. Like, I visited a bunch of people in Ann Arbor, so like right in town. So there's Michigander bunkie lifers. They walk among you. Has the winner been drawn? Yes, we did draw it. It's Terry Fryman.
Sorry, it's not you.
From Southwest Michigan. All right, these are really good comments. It does feel very special that you do a contest just for Michiganders. Thank you, Bunkie Life. Thank you, Shelby.
What? Yeah,
How big do you build? Yes, they're all made to be built on site, and we go up to about 200 square feet if you count the Haven Ultra loft.
Dad, I think that next thing we should do in any state that we can ship out bunkies to would be a huge contest.
Mm-hmm. This is so fun. Hope you feel better soon. She is so sweet. From the old village of Rosebush, Michigan.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's most of the comments. So we want to invite you to come see us here at the factory if you want to make the drive, or if you want to do it digitally. Let me explain what a Bunkie Life tour is all about. So let me just share a little video here.
And I'm going to leave. Bye.
Okay, take care, Evie. Thanks. And then, once again, our Michigan-only sales wrapping up in exactly 7 days. All right, so here's a glimpse of what you can experience when you book a tour at the Bunkie Life factory and showroom. Today, we had a wonderful girl named Michelle come in as she's been looking at a new bunkie for her family cottage. We broke down to start her situation. What is she looking for? What does her family want? And to see which bunkie might be the perfect one for her. We then gave her a glimpse into the work through the factory as we threw on some safety glasses and went and saw how the world's best bunkie is actually made right here in Rockwood, Ontario. After that, we got to show her how easy it was to really build a bunkie, showing her how the pieces go together and how it's just like building a kit of Lego, but with wood. Finally, we showed her a couple different options from the Rockwood to the Hideaway, as she got to see and experience the bunkies for herself and choose what's best for her and her family's cottage. If you'd like a similar experience, you can book your own tour at bunkielife.com/tours. I know you can physically come here to the factory if you want to see us in person, or we can do the exact same experience virtually over Zoom or FaceTime. We look forward to connecting with you either way and can't wait to meet you. If you're serious about getting a bunkie, that's the way to do it. Go to bunkielife.com/tours. And like I said, our Michigan-only sales wrapping up in just 7 days. So don't sleep on it. It's going to be the best deal of the year for Michiganders. You can find out more information at bunkielife.com/Michigan. And just shoot me an email, david@bunkielife.com, and we can kind of take it from there. So people are asking about shipping rates to Southeast Michigan. So basically, we can get anywhere on the lower mid, I think for like $1,000-ish, maybe $1,200 at the most. And then a little more in the upper peninsula as a flat rate, just right to your door.
But there's other options too. Like if you want to pick it up, we can arrange that too. So what I would suggest is if you could just email in david@bunkielife.com. We can sort out an exact shipping quote for you, because our general philosophy on shipping is just try to do it as cost effectively as possible without losing money. That's kind of our strategy. So whatever dollar we can save you on shipping, we'll try to save you, and that often happens. I just like to give everyone a kind of a worst case scenario, like around $1,000 south, in the lower Mitt, and then more in the upper peninsula because it's farther. Okay. Congratulations to Terry. Yeah, that's right. Oh, the top 10 we're going to announce on the website. I forgot to write them down before I started the live stream, and I can't flip screens, but with the top 10 have been locked in, and we'll announce it on the website tonight within like half an hour. Okay, so check out bunkielife.com/bunkie, the contest page, and it'll be there. Does anyone else have any other questions about bunkies in general? Let me know. I'm here for you. What can I answer? Well, you've got me, and we've got each other. There's still a couple hundred people on this live stream, so if you have questions about bunkies, you can shoot me them right now. People are saying congratulations, which is great. There's a few naughty people in the chat during the live stream, but I think it was pretty much handled well and graciously by everyone, so thank you. Okay. If I missed your questions earlier, if you could retype them. There's quite a flow of questions all at once. So, Kristen asks, do bunkies come with insulation? So, as is, you can kind of throw the kit up, and it's good for 3 seasons or 3.5 seasons. If you want to extend that, it's pretty easy to insulate the roof and the floor, and that gets most people in Canada or Michigan up to about 4 seasons, or 3.9 seasons, we'll say. If you want more information about that, go to bunkielife.com, click on the frequently asked questions, and there's a whole section on insulating and heating, and that would probably help answer the question. It's pretty simple to get it, very usable most of the year, and simple and cost effective. If you want to get it up to a full building code, 4-season type use, that's a little bit of a bigger job. But if you just want to use it, in the spring, summer, and fall, pretty much they come as is, ready to go. And then you might want to consider insulating the roof and floor as well. How much can you make in a night in Michigan for Airbnb in the lower Northwest? That's going to really vary on your property and like what other things are on the property. So there are a few people in Michigan that are doing the Airbnb thing, but only for a year or two. So in Ontario, I've got lots of experience, and across Canada, and I was getting between $90 a night and about $100 a night. That was prior to COVID and all the money printing. So there's clients I know that are getting like $250 to $300 a night, but they have a nice amenities. So have great photos, and if you have other amenities like that guy Keith, he's in Southern Illinois. He was getting about $100 a night American, and he's got a little bathroom bunkie, a Haven Ultra, and he's got like a fire pit. So he's got some kind of cool amenities, but he's basically on a farm. So a lot of it is going to depend on your local market and your actual property, I would say. But if you run the numbers very conservatively, like $60 a night, the bunkie still pays itself off very quickly. Most of our clients can pay off a bunkie in a year. So hope that's helpful. And if you want more information, just email me. Are 100% of your bunkie models rated for UP snow loads? Some of the smaller models don't mention snow load rating. So, Sarah, I would say that's probably a technical question you want to email in about. Some of the smaller models aren't fully engineered with the same test, but probably email me. I'm sure it'd be fine, but probably the best bet is email me with what specific models you're looking at, and we can sort you out. Good question, though. Did I hear correctly? The roof isn't included. So the roof deck boards are included. The wood is included, and then the finish on the roof is not included. So the average cost to put up on the 190 square foot is probably about $1,000 if you do a metal roof. Maybe less, actually less because it's American. Say $800 American for the metal roof. Shingles would be even cheaper than that. But the last bunkie I did was about 900 Canadian. So that's probably a good back of the napkin. And we'll send you an actual roof spec sheet
you can print that off and price it out with a few local, roofing supply companies. How much is shipping to California? We actually are sending a ton of bunkies to California right now. So I think it's about $1,500 US to get to California roughly. But, obviously email and get an exact quote to your exact location to be sure. But yeah, I think we have a big number of trucks going there. So yeah, about 1,500. What's your favorite bunkie? My favorite bunkie right now is definitely the Haven Ultra. It's awesome. It's like a little tiny house. But I love them all. I'm not going to lie. I like the Chalet a lot too. I know you're in Canada, but do you offer military discounts? Yes, we do. Email in, Nicholas. Are there regulations, generally speaking, regarding a bathroom bunkie in a residential area? That would be a very specific, your local mafia kind of question, Tommy. If you email in, I can give you some questions to ask as you go about figuring that out. But that'll ultimately be up to you and your local mafia. Township. Who won? Terry Fryman. Excited to get my getaway bunkie. Awesome, Julia. I'm looking forward to serving as a client. Okay, well, it's been a slice. So I want to thank everyone that participated. Thanks for sharing it with friends and family. I hope it was a fun, educational, and endearing experience. We're doing the contest with us. We had a blast as well. We're going to be visiting Michiganders as well. Everyone we met last year was awesome, and so we're pretty excited to see what we can do together and build together. So if you have any questions at all, please email me, david@bunkielife.com. And like I said, we have our biggest sale of the year. It's on till March 28th. That's just a week away. So if you're at all considering a bunkie and you have a few questions, please let me know. And we will look forward to maybe doing this again next year, something like that. So once again, thanks for participating in the contest to win a bunkie. Sorry you didn't win, and congratulations to Terry. We'll have a great one. And check out the website later this evening. I'll post all the top 10 winners. Okay? Have a great evening.